Many of our Carver qualification learners do ask us what should be included within a workplace observation. Well, first of all, there are three different elements that you need to have within each of your workplace assessments. First of all, observation. So you need to observe the learner, the candidate within their working role. Okay, so you need to see perhaps your colleague within their day-to-day working role. So this could be in the presence of other colleagues. Okay, it could be in the presence of customers as well. So you're seeing how they interact on a daily basis and how they perform their day-to-day duties as well. So in terms of the observation, you of course need to observe to some type of criteria or standards as well. So that's very important. Key role, of course, of an assessor is to be objective and to use some type of standards that you can judge your colleague against here. So observation is key. The next key stage is verbal and written questions. So questions are a great way to assess your colleagues' understanding about their day-to-day role and duties as well. So questions are asked after the observation, okay? So try and aim for between 5 to 6 workplace-focused questions here. In terms of the final element of what you should include within your workplace assessment is the idea of a work product or a product of work. So a product of work is produced by your learner, your colleague, and demonstrates competence within their expertise. Okay, so a work product or a product of work is something that is produced by the candidates experiencing the assessment here. So this could be a checklist that the learner is completing. So for example, if your colleague is completing a risk assessment, they're filling out a checklist. So that is an example of a product of work. Furthermore, if the candidate that you're watching perhaps is a teacher or coach, this could be perhaps a session plan, it could be a lesson plan. So that is a product of work. So it's being produced by the assessing candidate, of course. So please do submit that along with your observation form and assessment paperwork. Another example of a product of work could be, for example, a register or a sign-in sheet, for example. So that is another key example, or any types of letters, emails as well. It's all fantastic evidence for a product of work. In the next video, we are going to break down the different stages of your work assessments, okay? So just think about what assessment you are going to be observing.